in the quiet suburbs of London, a seemingly innocent locket promised eternal love. But it delivered betrayal and terror instead. Welcome to the Enchanted Locket's Betrayal, a chilling tale reported from the misty streets of the UK. In 2015, in a quaint village near Manchester, young Emily Hargrove, a 28-year-old teacher, discovered an antique locket at a local flea market. It was exquisite, gold-plated with intricate engravings of intertwined hearts. The seller, an elderly woman, whispered that it was enchanted for true love, but warned of its betraying nature. Emily laughed it off, buying it for just the 20. Little did she know, this locket would unravel her life in ways no one could imagine. Emily wore the locket daily, feeling an unusual warmth from it. Within weeks, she met Alex, a charming colleague at her school. Their romance blossomed quickly. Dinners in cozy pubs, walks along the Thames. Friends reported that Emily seemed happier than ever, glowing with what she called faded love. But subtle signs emerged. Alex became possessive, checking her phone obsessively. Emily dismissed it as passion. Allegedly, the locket's engraving read, "Bound by love, broken by truth," a phrase from Victorian folklore about cursed heirlooms that expose hidden betrayals. As months passed, the warmth turned to a burning sensation at night. Emily began having vivid dreams of a woman from the 1800s, betrayed by her lover over a similar locket. In these reported visions, the woman cursed the item to betray the unworthy. Emily confided in her diary, which was later found by investigators, about feeling watched. Alex proposed under a full moon in Hyde Park, slipping a ring beside the locket. She said yes, but that night, the burning intensified, and strange whispers echoed in her empty flat. The betrayal began subtly. Alex started receiving anonymous texts accusing Emily of infidelity. Texts she swore she never sent. Paranoia set in. Arguments escalated into shouts that neighbors reported to the police. Emily noticed the locket's clasp loosening on its own, as if trying to escape her neck. One evening, during a heated row, Alex claimed the locket, told him secrets about Emily's past, a childhood lie she'd long forgotten. How could he know? Alleged witnesses said Alex's eyes glazed over, as if possessed by the artifact's dark history. Desperate, Emily visited a local historian in Liverpool, who reportedly uncovered the locket's origins, crafted in 1847 for a jilted heiress named Victoria Langford, whose fiancé betrayed her for wealth. Victoria allegedly enchanted it with a family spellbook, dooming wearers to relive her pain. The historian warned Emily to destroy it, but she couldn't. It felt like part of her now. Back home, the whispers grew louder. Her lies. She deceives. Emily's trust in Alex shattered. She found evidence of his cheating planted mysteriously in her drawer. The climax unfolded on a stormy Halloween night in 2016. Emily confronted Alex, the locket scorching her skin. In a fit of rage, he grabbed it, and according to police reports, it snapped open, revealing a hidden compartment with a faded love letter from Victoria's era, exposing Alex's fabricated alibis for late nights. Alex lunged, but slipped on the wet floor, hitting his head. Emily fled in terror, the locket cooling as if satisfied. She was cleared of charges, but the incident left her scarred, whispering of the locket's vengeful spirit. Months later, Emily tried to sell the locket at the same market, but the elderly seller had vanished. Reports from locals claimed sightings of a ghostly woman clutching a similar item near the village church. Emily moved to Scotland, but alleged nightmares persisted. Experts in paranormal studies, like those from the Society for Psychical Research, have examined similar cases, suggesting cursed objects amplify emotional weaknesses. Was it all coincidence? Or did the enchanted locket truly betray her? The evidence remains inconclusive, but Emily's story serves as a cautionary tale. Delving deeper into the lore, Victorian-era amulets were often infused with folk magic, blending Celtic runes and Christian symbols. The locket's betrayal motif echoes tales from folklore archives in the British Library, where items like this are said to feed on deceit. Emily's therapist reported her describing auditory hallucinations that matched historical accounts of cursed jewelry. No scientific explanation was found, but skeptics attribute it to psychological stress. Regardless, the locket disappeared after Emily's move, rumored to be in circulation again. In the UK, stories of enchanted heirlooms are common in rural areas, from the haunted dolls of Cornwall to the whispering rings of Wales. Emily's case, though alleged, highlights how ordinary objects can harbor extraordinary darkness. If you've encountered something similar, share in the comments. But remember, some secrets are best left unopened. As we continue, let's explore the aftermath and what experts say. Post-incident, Emily sought help from a paranormal investigator in Edinburgh. He documented temperature drops around the locket and EMF spikes, common in reported hauntings. She burned it in a ritual, but ashes reformed into a pendant shape overnight. Or so she claimed. This led to her institutionalization brief, released after therapy. Today, at 38, she lives quietly, avoiding antiques. Her story spread via local news, sparking online forums debating its authenticity. Similar betrayals in history include the Curse of the Black Pearl Necklace in 1920s London, where a socialite's locket allegedly caused her husband's ruin. Though unverified, patterns emerge: possession, paranoia, and sudden revelations. Paranormal podcasters have recreated the engraving, noting its similarity to occult symbols. Emily's diary entries, leaked anonymously, describe the locket as alive with malice. To prevent such fates, antique experts recommend authentication certificates and avoiding items with unknown provenance. In the UK, the Antiques Trade Gazette advises professional appraisals. Emily's tale reminds us that beauty can hide horror. As the clock ticks, consider what betrayals lurk in your own possessions. Wrapping up the core events, the locket's enchantment seems tied to emotional bonds, activating only in relationships. Reported by those close to Emily, her life normalized post-destruction, but scars remain. This true story, pieced from interviews and reports, underscores the eerie intersection of history and the supernatural in British folklore. For those intrigued, books like Cursed Heirlooms of Britain detail comparable artifacts. Skeptics point to mass hysteria, but believers see proof of the otherworldly. Emily's warning: don't trust the shine, it blinds you to the shadows. Thank you for joining this creepy journey. If this tale chilled you, like and subscribe for more UK-based horrors. Check the description for sources and chapters. Remember, fact or fiction, some stories linger. Stay safe out there.